Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX, and I'm starting this episode in Semi-Hardcore Space Engineers by completely dismantling this ship because A, I'm building it in the wrong space, because if I want to do anything this way, I can't. So I'm going to move this whole setup somewhere else, probably outside, and redesign this in a way that I think will work better, I hope. And of course, as soon as I start disassembling stuff is when the bots decide they want to start building stuff, so I need to make sure they don't have anything to build. The biggest reason I wanted to change it, despite wanting to use the modular cargo, is if I'm going to use hydrogen to power it, I should probably have a hydrogen tank on it that can actually hold something. I'm also noticing we have a lot of silver, so that's good. And I've managed to nestle all of the critical components behind some batteries. Not that it'll matter because this is just a hauling drone, but, you know, something. And since it's day, I am going to take this out to go poke at that transport, or whatever it was from the last episode. Didn't realize this last night, but it's on the other side of a ridge. And it looks like, oh, we've got a new Shikari. Is it not working? Make sure everything's set up. AI behavior on. Doesn't seem to want to work. Let's head after this Shikari before it does something to us. Come on, combat system. Work. I wonder if it's because it's behind the dune. Come on. Or they're invisible. I don't understand what's going on. Not invisible, just behind the shrubs. I'll have to do this myself, it seems. Ooh, that's an autocannon. Ooh, it seems to have taken itself out. Now it's targeting. I don't know why it's not firing. Or I guess both the guns are damaged. Okay. And we're just going to do this. Actually, it seems to be mostly intact. It was mostly intact. I wasn't initially intending on ramming it. Well, I was. And then when I saw the gun was down, I decided not to. But gravity got the best of me. It seems as though the vehicle is gone, but I can use this to remote access the static grid. No, I can't. Oh, I can terminal it, of course. Because I want to turn that merge block back on so that I can... Perfect. Get another drone built. Because I want to have a little peek at this base here. See if there's anything going on. By luck, I was able to turn off the correct merge block to get this drone free, because I didn't want to fly all the way back and then have to fly all the way back over. I've got ammo from the previous drone, and we're just going to fill this up with that ammo and then let it go. I do think it was a problem of... I don't know why it didn't want to work. That didn't make any sense. I'm also realizing I do not have the view distance turned up on this save file, so we will not be able to see faraway things when it comes to ship combat, so I need to take care of that before we get into too much of the ship combat. Thankfully, one I can fix if I have not made it worse. I'm making it worse. Stop. Stop. Alright, I was able to fix my mistake, and we're going to... we're going to fix this. Alright, I was worried that one of the guns wasn't working, which was accurate. We're going to fly sideways here and let this thing go. Unless my last drone took out everything and there's just nothing on here, but I don't believe that. Okay, I was right. There is still stuff on here. Nope. Oh, I was going to say we're still shooting, but the base is still shooting. I'm going to give this one last go before I decide to print off a few. Because for whatever reason, the combat system doesn't seem to want to work. I take that back. Maybe I'm just being impatient with it. Because my plan was, just like that other wreckage, to set up 4 of these and then let them all go. The problem is, as you can see, I have practically no battery left. Realistically, I just need to get those drone bays set up so that I can just hit a button and send off 4 at once. The fact that the antenna is still on and it's close means that we may have taken out anything on the lower, so we might just have the upper left, or upper defenses left. Or it's still shooting, so that's good. No, come on. I was going too fast. AI, kick on, AI. I'm gonna have to do this myself. Not smart. Yeah. It is possible that I rammed that missile turret. I don't know if I rammed the turret or not. I'm way too far away. I may have rammed whatever was sitting on that ramp there. I can't tell. I am going to change the circle orbit to hit and run and see if that helps. I don't see the wreckage anywhere. No. That did not help. The definition of insanity. But realistically, it seems like it only has the 2 rocket launchers left and that 1 security turret. If I can just get rid of those, we'd be fine. Yeah, the 1 security turret's just shooting at the last drone, or one of the drones. We just need to get rid of those rocket launchers. That's all we need to do. Please don't go after the security turret. Yeah, that rocket was straight into the guns. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Alright, we're gonna try a new approach. Alright, I've got the drones following me, so we're gonna go assault this with 3 people. I'm going to just sit right on the ridgeline, and once they go in, I'm going to go in after them and hopefully go in to disable the turrets. Now I just have to wait for them to catch up. When I was playing my single player, this is a strategy I would use, but I had 4 of them, and it was so cool seeing them rush in and then turn on their targeting and go for it. There they go. Following in. Actually, I don't know where they went. One of them's still up there. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's got the turrets distracted, so we're going in. This is likely going to be painful. Oh, that was actually not as bad as I thought. Take out that one. I have a feeling... Ooh, no, it's not out yet. It's out. Okay, the 2 top turrets are done. I think there's still probably a security turret, though. I'll have to play this one a little carefully. Sure we don't get spotted by any security turrets. Oh, there's robots. We're gonna have to deal with them. That's okay. They're not active at the moment. Like that security turret. And that one. Okay. There are 2 security turrets. I'm hoping it's just out of ammo. I'm really hoping they're just out of ammo. Because otherwise this one would have gotten me. Okay, the one I was worried about is actually on fire, so that's good. No, it's not. I'm guessing it's just out of ammo. Was it out of ammo? It was. Okay, I lucked out. This is quite the ship. Got reactors. That'll help with the fuel supply issues I'm having. And thankfully, his brain was easy to find. Let's see if this captures this ship. It does. Or I captured a tent. Okay. And it does have some goodies in it. But I'm guessing the nuclear is are empty because they did not show up. Let's go see. I'm guessing they're empty. Yeah, all out. But I can do in the meantime, I don't know what exploded, is get these functional again. And this will be a little bit of a deterrent for anything. Oh, this one was out. Anything that might fly over this a little bit. Now, do I want to deal with the robot? Not really. But having another truck would be kind of nice. Yeah, the interiors were out of ammo. So I'm going to give it some and then wake up the robots. Or they woke up themselves. I need to fix this, fix this. Before it completely destroys the... Never mind. Robots took it out. Ooh, and they're taking me out. Yeah, I've had my fill with that base. I'll come back for the goodies. I also just realized I put all my ammo in that turret and then it got blown up. Now that it's getting night, I'm going to work on the hauling ship one more time, but I'm going to build up a little mini welding drone first because these bots just aren't doing it. And because this is going to be small, I'm going to try and make it as small as possible so I can fit it into as many places as possible. And honestly, that should do it. I just got to weld it all up. And with that, this little drone should be completely done. So we're going to free it up and then build a connector for it to perch so it can fill its inventory. I was just about to get in the cockpit. It doesn't have one. So we just need to remote into it. And since this is going to never merge, we're just going to call it the welder drone. I need a better name for it. You got one? Let me know. There we go. Accidentally turned off the batteries. So we just need to hit the right controller here to lock it. Oh, that was a bad idea. That got some distance. I'm impressed. That's unfortunate. I'm impressed still. I immediately regret not putting lateral or upwards thrust on it. But it's okay. I'll get it right side up. I don't think 4 is going to cover that. It's a meteor storm. 8 might be enough to lift it. Let's see. Perfect. Now we can roll it. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't like being on its side, so I might need to add some more side ones too. But this is unloaded. I was going to say, it's doing it again. And then it just launched itself and exploded. So, gotta rebuild it completely, I guess. For some reason, all the bots just woke up and started welding, which I'm very thankful for, because this is tedious. And just like that, they stopped again. Alright, let's try this again. I don't want it to sit directly on it. Oh, I bet you it's because the dude's standing on top. What? Oh, I didn't put an antenna on. Okay, now for the second attempt. I don't want it exactly touching because I don't want it to spling off again. Hey, it worked this time. Alright, and with this, I'm going to have to go through here and tell it how many things I want to keep inside of it at all times. And it's special and hidden, so it should ignore Every time it connects, it'll be refilled, and it won't be counted against the ingredients we already have. I'm sitting here wondering why the special containers aren't getting filled. Gee, I wonder. Our turrets have... Is that a Raider drop pod? It's a Raider drop pod. Not going well for the Raider drop pod. Just take off already. Those things can take quite a beating. I used to have way more turrets like this on my single player, and until I really got them going, like... Oh, we've got debris coming down. Yeah, it would just take a good minute of firing into them to kill them. Alright, well, I've got it loaded up. I think this is a decent spread of materials. I mean, it's almost 100% full, so my numbers were quite right. Let's give it a little test here. Okay, let's give this a quick little test here. Well, this is going to be so much nicer. Oh. This will make things so much easier. Except the fact I can't see the very tip of that. Let's weld up this windmill. Oh, someone's already done it. Oh, you know what I need on here? Desperately is a light. That's a lot better now that I can see. How far up the windmill did they get? Not all the way. Okay, perfect. We'll try and test this out here. Oh, welder wasn't selected. That's fine. This is so nice. I'm very happy I decided to build this first. Except we're out of components now, so I'll fill up what I can and then come back. I do wish there was an easier way of connecting to the drones themselves, but it's okay. I cannot tell if I'm on it or... There we go. Well, it seems the bots are fixing stuff again. I wonder if building up that tower cleared their memory. I don't know. I'm so confused by these bots. Now to figure out how I want to do the engines on this. At least the bots are helping get this together, but it's coming together. Got more than enough thrust in every direction except down. I've only got 4 flatmos, and that is definitely not going to be enough. So I think we're going to add a couple more just to give it a boxier look. I was going for something a little bit more elegant, but that's okay. Sorry, I should say 3 flatmos. So if I'm remembering correctly, 3 flatmos is the equivalent of 1 big one. So this will give us 4 down, and that should be enough. Now, while they're doing that, I'm going to work on armoring this up a little bit. Just mostly for aesthetic reasons. We seem to have run out of organic. That's unfortunate. My coring to the middle of the earth seems to be going well. Though, were we under attack by animal? I'm going to guess so. Yep, okay. Jeez, that's a lot of bullets going everywhere. Let's turn those shooting characters off real quick. Please tell me they did shoot it. No. He shot a lot of it. Oh. Thankfully, I have the welder drone now. Make this a little easier. Let's see if I can park with just the camera. Ooh. I'm hitting it. That's a no. I was far off, and that's not even connected. Or I turned this off to get it all... I just noticed something in the sky that has me worried. Where did it shoot it, and why is this red? Because it's no longer connected to anything. That's not good. Yeah, unless there's another one of these that is broken. Oh, that would make sense. Alright, we're green again. I was about to say, I think my hole is deep enough, but we can go farther. But regardless, I think this is built enough where I can at least park it and get it some hydrogen. Ooh, I don't have enough power. I was worried about that. I'm really glad I have this welder now. Well, it seems to be gone. I completely lost track. There was a dangerous parallax encounter over there that I was mentioning earlier. It is now gone, so that's good. This is giving me some helpful insight into how much more I need to carry in here. So that I don't have to do as many trips. I mean, I'm going to have to do a bunch of trips regardless, but it is helping. We're still running into the issue of not having a whole lot of power, which is really unfortunate.
Get nose to nose with them.
What is that? Why? I'm just trying to build a very long pipe so I can potentially get a bunch of organic. Can I get that? Okay, cool. Ah, and now the shooting starts. Got it. Robots. See if I can kill them from a distance. Almost.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, there's another dangerous encounter. Go away. Do you have anything good? No. My turrets... Oh, the meteor storm. It's like my turrets are going off.
Health low.
One more. I'm sure there's plenty more. Got him. Those guns sound so cool in the distance. They take out those meteors fast. Alright, I've got this set up to get some organic. I just want to see how much we get by moving this one. And we're just going to go nice and slow. Mainly, I'm hoping that this gives us a usable amount. Oh, we're already at 100. I may keep this here just to keep extending it, because the organic is the point where we're running out of. But I figured punching through this green grass at an angle would give us a lot. Want to see how much we get with this full 2 extensions. Actually, we may have run into an issue. Oh, we're not gaining much more, but yeah. So we got about 100 with that. Which is fine. I wish it would have been more. And we're down to our last 2 pistons in this, so that's awesome. Yeah, we got about 105 organic, which is good, but I think I burnt through all of it just trying to get these containers, and I got 2 of them, which is what we need to build the hydrogen farm in the small block farm, and I kind of want to see how it will work. Let's get it built.
Energy critical.
Alright, now I can't access it from out here, but I want to see how much it is making. Hydrogen farm. Requires oxygen output 4.18 a minute. Oh, I was going to say we had enough power to stay aloft for a second just off the hydrogen engines, but I'm guessing we have an O2 farm on as well. We do. Let's turn that off. So the max it can do is 3 liters a second. And if we find that hydrogen tank is filling... No, it's not filling. It's emptying. That's 4.2 liters a minute. That's a Raider drop pod, so I need to get this redocked here. Because... Oh, it's real close. Need to tell the turrets to target characters again. Turrets, target characters, please. Eliminate the robots. Nice. And then once he's dead, I'm going to turn it off again because the risk of a cow walking by is too high. We're ending up with a lot of random stuff. I will take 2,000 ice. Yep, absolutely. I'll take all the ice you'll give me. Well, I wonder what other stuff has landed on top of the base now. Or inside the base. Oh yeah, there's a dead robot inside the base. That reminds me, I need to find a spot for the missile turret. So that we can have missile turrets targeting those drop pods. Okay, we are going to make one run over to the ice station with this before this episode's finished. So... Oh, no, I want to do something first. I want to try and... I don't think this is worth it. Instead, I'm going to put some O2 gens on this. I think I need at least 2 more to keep up with the hydrogen engines. Okay, in theory, I left the batteries on charge, but if I disconnect, yeah, we don't have enough power being generated by the hydrogens to fully work. That's okay. We're going to head to the ice lake, and I think I'm going to let the autopilot do it. Because I sure don't feel like doing that. I also need to turn up the move speed, because this is slow. It's not liking these mountains very much, so I'm just going to fly it myself. Or I need to make a waypoint higher up in the air for it to follow. Turned on the autopilot and it went sideways for a second. I don't know why it did that. Seems we have picked up some new things along the way. An unidentified derelict. That's fun. And we have successfully made it to the ice base. We've still got 80% power and 3% hydrogen. One of the things that I really want to do is put some hydrogen tanks and some O2 gens on this base before I leave. Apparently I need way more gyro as well. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was just stuck on the connector. There we go. So we can take back 80,000 ice. That's quite nice. We just ran out of power on this base, so I am going to add some more. My next time through here, I'm definitely going to have to rebuild this so it can potentially swing and get some more ice. Or at least extend and swing so it can get some more ice. But we are storing up a decent amount of hydrogen in the tank. It's not a lot by any means. But it's something. Next time we come back, though, this hydrogen tank on the station should be full, which will allow us to fill up right away. Not that the 8 engines we have is enough to power the ship, but it's something. Regardless, time to get this back to the base because I think this episode is coming to an end. Oh, guess I can't quite leave because the station, this is having power problems now. Okay. What if we turn off 3 of the O2s? Okay, it's working again. Okay, I'm gonna let the autopilot have at it. I'm also gonna turn on the hydrogen, because it looks like we've got about 17 minutes of power. So far, things are going good. I will trust the autopilot this time. I wondered what it was targeting on the ground there. I believe that was the last ice drone I tried to fly back. Or the first one. But I've really got to figure out a way to power this so it's not running on fumes all the time. Now this would only work during the day, but it could give it that plain aesthetic I'm going for. And we could pack on quite a few, honestly. Okay, I have no idea what happened. I was trusting the autopilot, and that happened. I'm going to have to go back and look at the Steam recording. Also, it's still flying. What is going on? I'm ever so slowly catching up to it, but if I had to guess, tree was involved. Actually, I didn't look, but I wonder if it just knocked off the cockpit. That could be a possibility. And the wings and everything else stayed. I'm guessing that I need to put the checkpoints way higher up in the sky, above these mountain ranges, because I have a feeling that's a big part of the problem. And it just flew into the side of the mountain there, as it's scraping up the top. We lost everything but the last, so the hydrogen tank exploded. That's a shame. And there goes the rest of it. Yeah, this was all... I should have flown it back. Goodbye, drone. I need to get home before... Oh, I've got plenty of fuel. I don't know why it warned me that fuel was low. Well, I'm definitely thinking I start work on the silo next, so that we can take off and get into space to find some asteroids for some uranium. Because I think that's the only logical way to power these drones. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. I will have hopefully put in the clip of crashing from the Steam replay. But in any case, thank you for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.